Hello, Umesh. I hope I'm saying that right. Hello. Good morning. How are you? I'm supposing maybe it's afternoon for you. Into perfect peace. Hi, Stitchy. Girl. You're supposed to be sleeping. Maddie, congratulations. Oh my gosh. Yay. Congratulations to you both. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited for you. Good morning. My heart is just so damn happy for you guys. Well, I do have email in my description if you wanted to send some to me. Or when you post, I'll check it out. Yay. How are you feeling, Maddie? Are you feeling some weight lifted? I'm sure Chloe feels some weight lifted. Ha ha. Derek from Big Banana TV. Good morning, Derek. How are you? I was just talking to my friend No Frills over here who just had a brand new baby boy. Exciting. Tracy, hello. I'm glad you're good, Derek. Jack's left us. Boy, you should go finish your food. He didn't eat all day yesterday. Oh, he ate a little of my food. Yes, he did, but not his own. You're eating too, Tracy. Trying to wipe his face. Derek, I'm doing well, thank you. Yeah, I'm getting better, Maddie. Slowly but surely. I may have overdone it a little bit yesterday. Just a tiny bit. Oh my gosh, this boy. Thank you for the love, Derek. Hi, Lee. Good morning, Lee from Magnetic North Adventures. Maddie had said, I'm great. Big relief. Nothing in my life goes to plan, so yes, relieved, definitely good. Tracy says, I seen you on something singing live, Big Banana. What are you singing? Did I miss that, Derek? You can run, but you can't hide. Funny. You're so funny. Let's see what got held. Well, that's unfortunate. Somebody else just showed it. That is unfortunate. Hi, Bella. Are you hiding? Hmm? He's hiding today. Maybe he is. He did eat just now and ate pretty fast. Huh. Funny boy. Nino, good morning. How are you, Nino? Jack, you're looking awful dark. Yeah, I think that they're helping. What is this relight? There's new buttons to press. Maddie says, oh, Banana says, when I press the link for your daughter, it brings me to this, what's her name? Or she's text here and pin her. Her name is, her screen name is Iota. IOTAH. Like Iota. Oh, Iota. Who was it? Is that from the Honeymooners? To the Moon, Alice? Maddie says, sorry, can't stop, Cat. Have a great day. Much love from our home to yours. Oh, Maddie, thank you so much for coming by. And I love you. And have a great day. And much love to Chloe and all the babies in your household. Tracy says, you rest, Jack. And I have to go too, Cat. Enjoy the weekend. Ciao. Take care. Ciao, Tracy. Thank you for coming by again. I appreciate you so much. Put it in a community post. Good idea, Maddie. I just know she's going to some big things this week, this next couple weeks, and she could live stream. She could live stream. I'd like to see her get monetized just to have a little passive income. Good idea. Yes, let's put in, she has some really cute videos. One where she calls Jack a peanut. Let's share that one. Super idea. I'll be right back. Hang on. There we go. Good. Such a great idea. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, I'm back. Nino, I'm getting better. Thank you. And Lee says, Cat, tomorrow world sees a total eclipse red moon. Oh, is that tomorrow? It's tomorrow night? It's an eclipse on the red moon? Are you kidding me? Wow. I knew it was a red moon, and the moon is very pretty right now, but I did not know the eclipse was tomorrow. Exciting. Thank you so much, Lee. You were just really helping me out this morning. You know, mornings are the worst. Mornings and late evenings are the worst with just the phlegm and coughing. But otherwise, I'm getting a lot better. All right. He's up. Hi, buddy. What are you going to get into? He's got to go get a toy. Nope, maybe not. Oh, it's the first one in 22 years. From the 7th to the 8th. Check Google for time where you are. It gives a 12-minute window. Awesome. Well, I have been wanting to do a moon watch, so that's perfect. So good. We'll make a whole dang, well, I want to make a whole dang ceremony out of it, but the truth is, when I'm asleep, it's very hard to get up. Buddy, is your ears itching? It's come at the right time. What do you feel like it's bringing, Lee? I mean, I haven't looked up the metaphysical symbolism of this particular moon. A total eclipse is about new beginnings. Lee says, for me, it's 7:14 p.m., so you should be awake. Nino is saying blue moon, blue corn moon. You sure? I think this is the red moon. My daughter said the same thing, red moon. Hi, Bubba. Are you done eating? Lee says, I've not looked myself, but it brings positive change, a letting go of the past, embracing the new. Yeah, sounds like new beginnings. Exactly. Nice. Thank you, Nino. I've been making it a point to get up a bit earlier so I can get my meds in. So by the time I'm live streaming, I do sound a little bit better and feel better. Yeah, Lee says red this time. We had corn moon 3 months back. Nino, speaking of feeling better, how are you doing? This is so glad you sound like your old self again. It's a great thing. It is. Hi. Hey, Bubba. Oh, you burn a candle 8 hours for me. Thank you. I'm sure all the love that you guys are sending has definitely helped. Thank you, guys. I love you. I love you all. And Nino, how are you doing? Lee, did you know Nino had a had a bad allergic reaction and got sent to the hospital and had to have surgery? He's only just come out of that himself. Been less than right, Nino? Lee says, I know it helps. Okay, bedtime. For a while, anyways. I'm gonna curl up like a little puppy. Magnetic North says, oh no, I didn't know, Nino. I hope you're on the mend, my friend. Yeah, it was quite shocking to me. I'm sure to him too. Look, 11:11. Beautiful. What are your plans today, Lee? Since Nino's not speaking to us right now. What's today? Is today? Oh, Saturday. I had to take my baby to the airport. Oh, I'm very sad. High fallout. Yes, he just filled his belly, so time to curl up and veg. Let's see how long it lasts. Lee says he's resting. There's a damage to the wrist and knee from moving that tree the other day. My side is still not healing, but it's all good. I'm gonna have to go get a candle and light it for you. I don't think he's there for the day. As soon as somebody else wakes up in the house, he'll be up. Oh, your kidney issue. I'm so sorry, Lee.
Shanti, Shanti, praise sweet Lord Jesus, set us free. Every soul now shifting high into perfect peace, into divinity, into perfect peace, into divinity.
Hmm. Oh gosh, you hear that thunder? Wow. Lisa's torn muscle and sides is going to take a long time to sort. That's why on lighter duty, no digging. Good. Good, good, good. Fallout says, I'm not sure what part of the country you're from, but in the winters, if it gets cold, does Jack get cold easily? I know Irish sitters usually have thin fur. He does have thin fur. And I don't think weather really bothers him too much. You know, he's a setter. He doesn't like rain. But he likes the snow. He plays out in it. He doesn't seem to be affected too much. At least he's never complained to me. Lee says, it's okay, Cat. I live with it till the medics can sort. I just hate anybody having to live in pain, you know? It's not how we're meant to be. And it's not how those in spirit around us want us to be either, you know? Lee says, Cat, it's okay. It allows to focus on things that are important. We all have our own cards, and I'm not negative about it. I live on like a normal day. You know what I mean? I do. I do know what you mean. Jackie, you scoot over to Mama up? No? Hi, Zed. Lee says, I'm told TN is on storm alert. Be careful, potential tornado. Really? Like I said, I just heard the thunder. It's pretty loud. Fallout says people in general take being healthy for granted. That's true. Until something happens, right? What is it, Jackie? Hmm? He says, morning, Zed. How are you, Zed? And he says, night. It might be night for him. He probably hasn't gone to sleep. Yes, Zed? Are you still working overnights? Let me mute. You have thunder where you're at also, Zed? Good morning, Squall Sniper. Did you hear my thunder or you have thunder at your house, Zed? Lee says, Cat, if thunder and rain keeps aware, the alerts just in case you had a lot of high air pressure lately. Zed says, yes, Tennessee, silly. Tennessee's a big, long state, you know. I haven't gotten any alerts yet. Let me check my weather. Thunderstorms expected around 5 a.m. Wind gusts are up to 7 miles per hour. That's all I've got so far. I've got Dublin, 60 degrees. Feels like 53. Windy. It's going to be windy today. Oh, let's go back. No way, really? Really, Lee? Tennessee is almost the size of England. Lee says that's not too bad. Johnny said it's due from 5 a.m. to 9 a.m. Zed says Antarctic is cold. I guess so. I think, yeah, maybe, I don't know. I hope it doesn't rain too much because our ground is pretty saturated right now and I do not want to have to vacuum out that basement again. I know my daughter's gotten it all cleaned up again. Lee says, yes, landmass in the USA is ridiculous. Large state areas. Zed says, oh, those puppy dog eyes. Jack says, oh, no, Jackie. Are your paws really dirty, buddy? Lee says it was nice to see the chickens briefly yesterday. Thanks. And the deer came out. Not as many deer as usual. I only had 3, but it was a really nice little evening. I enjoyed it. Scroll Night Sniper says, Zed, without Google, what's the average snowfall in inches of Antarctica? And Zed says, love the outdoors, magnetic. And Zed says 0. Lee says, yes, I live for the outdoor life. Uh-oh. Who's that puppy, Jack? Squirrel Sniper says less than 1, so almost correct. Zed says too cold. I agree. And Lee says, I bet there's lots of wind down there on that continent. Squirrel Sniper says, yes, it gets no snow. Something. Oh, Squirrel Sniper says, no humidity. You need humidity for it to snow. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says he would like to go to Antarctica, but he's not a scientist. Sniper says it's just too dry, not cold. I don't understand that. Humidity makes things warmer. So it seems like if it was dry, it would be colder. But that's just what it seems like in my little brain. Zed says, I don't have to Google. I am an old fart with common sense. Zed says dry is also correct. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, LOL, Jack looks like, why are you talking snow? I don't want that yet. We don't want it at all. We'll pass. Unless we could stay home all the time. If we could work from home, who cares? I'm really not fond of driving in inclement weather.
Oh, Shanti, Shanti.
Squirrel Sniper says, and did you watch Admiral Byrd on TV? Then on TV in his interview? Is that close? Hang on. I have one cough left to my name. I'm trying to save it for the worst. My Midnor says he's never seen it. And Zed says never seen her either. Never met her. Lee says Dolly is live. Let me go find her and say hello real quick. There she is. Some pretty crystals. She doing crafts? She looks like she's not even looking up. There she is. As soon as I said that, she looked up.
Hi, berries. Hey, cat. Oh, cat. Wonderful. So good to see you, cat. You guys subscribe to
She's so
Get Her
sweet.
Done.
Okay. Hi, Lucy. Skull Sniper says it's a he. I think Zed was being funny, and uh-oh, I lost it. Hang on. 1959 Antarctica expedition before and the cause of creating NASA. Wow. How are you, Miss Lucy? Let's get back over here. Sorry. Let's get over here. Zed said, I just went to bed, ate a microwave McDonald's double cheeseburger, and was relaxing. Now getting drilled about snow and ice. Skull Sniper says he found lands which were not covered in ice or snow. It also had mountains of coal above ground. It's all very interesting, right? Lucy says, hello, Zed. And Lucy says, I'm doing wonderful. How are you, Kat? I'm doing good, Miss Lucy. Skull Sniper says he died shortly after the interview. Isn't that the way it always happens? The same year the Antarctica Treaty was signed from 68 countries. Isn't that being broken all the time, though, I hear? Hi, Baba. I'm so pretty. Are you okay? Oh, what is it? Won't come back to bed? We go back to sleep together? What is it? Are you talking? Okay. Okay. Skull Sniper says no one's allowed past the 30 degrees south without government approval. There he goes. If you guys are subscribed to Dolly, Phoenix Fireside, make sure you go by and say hello to her. Send her some love. Zed says, honestly, Sniper, it's way too early for Zed. I enjoy Skull Sniper's fun facts. Too much thinking for Zed. It's his bedtime. He's trying to settle down. Oh no. is back. Welcome back. Let's go do our credits because we've been slacking. Awesome. Well, there's our friend Carl. Good morning, Carl. Rat burger comes from a movie? I don't know. Skull Sniper says he doesn't watch movies after 2000, so. Should we Google it, or somebody already Googled it? Where does the term rat burger come from? The term rat burger is popularly associated with a children's book called Rat Burger by David Williams, I don't know, which features a story about a girl and her pet rat. Additionally, it has been used in sensational news stories about unusual food items such as burgers made from rat meat or similar rodents, particularly in some cultural contexts. Okay. Lee says to Lucy, do you feel any excitement for the red moon eclipse over the weekend? Hang on. Okay. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You won't be able to see the eclipse, Carl? Google told me wrong. Sorry. You're being very, very aggressive today, Zed. You were dreaming about the... Oh, were you dreaming about the calves last night? Interesting. They're so sweet. Oh, Zed didn't like that I went to cheat. Zed, you're spicy today. Squirrel Sniper said red calves, Carl. And Lucy says to Magnetic North Adventures, I heard about that, Lee. I don't want to miss that. Me either. Zed says there was a famous line in a movie, Ratburger. I just don't know. And Magnetic North says, Lucy, please check times for where you are. There's a 7 to 12 minute window for it to be seen. And the next one is 23 years away. Carl says, no eclipse for him. And Lucy says, I will have to look that up. Thanks for telling me this, Lee. And Lee says to Carl, it's Saturday or Sunday all over the world. Nice. Aw, Zed says, I was going to send someone a Zed sculpture if they answered it correctly. 60 seconds. Sniper says, play it again, Sam. Zed said, you cheated and still got it wrong. Lee says, red moon, Lucy, positive changes in favor, leaving the past behind. It will be good for us all. I'm not a movie girl, unless I'm sick. I've been watching movies the past couple days, but I would never get it because I'm just not someone to sit down and watch movies. Lucy says, it seems I just did that, LOL, leaving the past behind. Well, we're always working on it, right? Zed says, time is up. And Carl says, it's a partial eclipse. And Zed says, someone will get it. Thanks for playing. Let's see. For Tennessee, my area of Tennessee. I'm going to Google it and probably get it wrong. Lunar eclipse over northeast Tennessee. Timing. Gotta find something more. The Blood Moon 2025. How to watch Saturday's total lunar eclipse from lunar eclipse if you're in America. What? I don't know. I don't know if I'm reading something more. Sadly, unlike this year's previous blood moon lunar eclipse on March, viewers in the United States will not be invited to the show. Instead, the eclipse will be best seen from Asia and Western Australia. Maybe I need to find something else. That's not the news I wanted to hear. Lee says, Squirrel Sniper says, Carl, it's true then. To become what we think, you will never see it if you don't want to. And Lee says, Lucy, if you can go outside, embrace the moon. Listen, let's just keep this on the down low around you know who, because he will want to get naked, paint himself blue, and dance around the fire to celebrate the new moon or the eclipse. Can't be having that now. Yeah, Lisa's cat, I try wording it different. I will. Red moon this coming weekend meaning. I would like to see if we should be able to see it. Okay, the Tennessean. This is from March. This also says the same thing, that we're going to miss it. Okay. Why blue cat? LOL. Can paint any color. It'd be fun. I'm not the one who wants to paint myself blue. It's not me. Skull Sniper says the full moon this weekend on Sunday is known as the corn moon, also referenced as the harvest moon. Are you sure? Because I'm seeing red moon everywhere. Magnetic North says yes. Looking forward to that also, but this one means a lot to me. Hi, Nino. What did I eat? I ate last night. I had a piece of corn on the cob. He says, welcome back, Nino. And Nino says, thanks. Nino, how was your recovery, friend? Lee says, I'm just glad I could remind people about it. Zed says, good night. Good night, Zed. Thank you for coming by. Nino says, told you corn moon. I still think that's wrong. And Lee says, even if you can't see it, I'd still look skyward for light difference and feel the change in air pressure. Will do. And I think the timing, I'm already up. Village Food Season says, hi. Hi, Village Food Season. How are you? Good to see you. He says for me it'd be bright yellow. No, no one pays attention. Nina says it's going okay. Thanks for asking, Kat. Oh, thank you for the love, Village. It's very good to see you. Hi, Anna. Lee says, I doubt Yogi Blue. That's him. He's the one who says blue. Village Food says, hello to North. Nina says, Cat, only corn, LOL. You need to eat. I did. I made, what did I make? I actually ate really well yesterday. I had a baked potato with an egg, and I also had a little leftover wonton soup. So I actually had 3 meals. Did really good. And I was hungry, which is good too. Yeah, Squirrel Sniper says will not be visible from most of North and South America. The eclipse will occur while these continents are facing the sunlit side of the Earth, so the moon will be below the horizon. Bummer. Village Food Season says Nino. And Anna says hello to Magnetic. Nino says YMCA. Hey, Village. Lucy says hello, Village Food. Nina says Lucy Pearl. Hello. And Anna says dog. Yes. It is a dog. Village Food says to Magnetic North, beautiful video and thumbs up. And Nina says, Kat, does your daughter stream? Not yet. That's why I'm trying to help her get to 50. She's going to some big events in the next couple of weeks that she could, she could get some hours and live stream some pretty fun stuff. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, aw, Sniper, that's devastating news, but they still can feel the power. I agree. And Village Food is sending flowers to Lucy. Aw. Squirrel Sniper says, hiya, Lucy, Lauren's World, Nino Johnson, and Village Food. Everybody's saying hello back. And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, blessings to all. I wish much improved health and lots of joy and happiness. Nino, I was thinking the same thing. Squirrel, do you have another riddle for us? And Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, thank you, Village Food. If you guys are not subscribed to Village Food, you should go check them out, hang out in some of their live streams. Great channel, great promoter, and place to get to know a lot of people. A real connection spot. I really appreciate Village Food. Helped me get a lot of subscribers. They are super. Here we go. This is Village Food Season's description. Flex your channel growth, new friends. Let's do this together. Village style live stream. Like, share, and don't forget to share the live. Village Food is awesome. You know, they can have hundreds of likes before their live stream even starts. It's amazing. You know, that sounds like a meal from Boston Market. Do you ever have real fried chicken, eat fried chicken, macaroni and cheese, and mashed potatoes and gravy? It sounds like something I've had when I ate out. Okay, Squirrel Sniper, here we go. What has an eye but cannot see? What has a tongue but cannot speak? What has a spirit but cannot feel? What am I? A sneaker. A shoelace. Nope, a sneaker. I don't know where the spirit part would come in. Like a restaurant you have called Lizard Thicket, you have in South Carolina. Squirrel Sniper says nope. And Lee says a chameleon. Nope. Ooh, Nino says a potato. Nino says a hurricane. Aqua Donkey, hello. Aqua Donkey says, well, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Aqua Donkey. Good to see you. Wow. That's just you blued up right away. And Lee says, now those are going to be hard to beat. But Squirrel says, nope and nope. And Nino says, aw. Magnetic North says, hey, Aqua, welcome, brother. I know Aqua Donkey is very good friends with Carl. Okay, let's think about this. What has an eye but cannot see? What has a tongue? The tongue part's getting me. If it's not a sneaker, but cannot speak. What has a spirit but cannot feel? What am I? Oh, Lee says, Aqua, good news. The post has now resumed normal services. Resending mail Monday. Wow, that was quick. Nice. Nino says, a ghost. I already did a shoe. And Lee says to Aqua, we need to discuss that trip. You're very welcome, Aqua Donkey. Hello, new friend whose name I cannot say. Says hello, Kuwai Doggy. Hello to you. Yes, doggy, sleepy doggy. Aqua Donkey says indeed. What has an eye but cannot see? An eye. Okay, could it be like a letter I? Lee says, greetings to Beth and family, Aqua. Hope you have a blessed weekend. Okay, let's see. And Aqua Donkey says, there is an international airport 30 miles from us, brother. An eye. It has an I in the name. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to look at it differently. I don't know if I'm going in the right direction. Lee from Magnetic North Adventure says, sweet. That makes it easier. Just need to sort places to stay also. Aquadonkey says, likewise. I will tell them when they wake up. It's 4 a.m. here. Here too. And Nino says, waves the flag. Nino's already waving the flag. The spirit, but cannot feel. Mm. Mm, 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 mm. Yes, a hint. We would like a hint. Lisa's magic 8 ball. What does the magic 8 ball have to say? Will we get the answer to this? Will we get the answer to the squirrel's riddle? It says, without a doubt. Okay, guys, we got to keep working on it because the magic 8 ball said we're going to get it. Squirrel will not beat us today. My magic 8 ball is often wrong, though, I have to say. Oh, Jackie. Here. I know, Bubba. Lee says, it has an eye, it has a tongue, as words and spirit guides. Lee says, oh, how I know you had one. It's a funny world. Okay, so. Yeah. Do you have a hint, Squirrel? Ask if Squirrel will keep us waiting. Without a doubt. Okay, let's ask. For some reason, the window is so dark, it's very hard to see the answer. It is certain. I've been trying to help. Lee says, there you go, Cat. Made you laugh. My job done. Yes. Made me laugh and cough. Isn't that stupid? Laughing makes me cough. Stupid. I don't like it. An eye but cannot see. So that's why I'm thinking, since it's not all those logical things with an eye, that maybe the eye is like as in a letter. Hi, Lady Sky. Good morning. So you're thinking the same thing? It has a letter I? Who's that lady? That is Lady Sky, Nino. She makes yummy food. Yummy, 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 yummy food. Really good, Lady Sky. I'm glad you're doing well. Ah, Magnetics North says, I'll say third eye in spiritual terms. Nino says, hey, hey, to Lady Sky. Yes, you guys should go check out Lady Sky. Definitely. She brings the num-nums. Lady Sky, what did you end up bringing to your church function? I love pumpkin pie, of course. You brought the Swiss roll cake? How'd it go? Nino says, love pie. And there's our friend Village Food Season, still hanging in there saying, hey, thank you, Village. What time does Village Food go live today? Upcoming. Let's go ahead and give you a like ahead of time. Oh, you've got a lot of people already commenting too. Let's see. At 1:35 p.m. 9 hours. It's got a birthday cake. Is it somebody's birthday that we're celebrating, or is it your birthday? Happy birthday, Village. Is that Bye? Is that somebody you know, or is that you? Whose birthday? Oh, good. Lady Sky says it was a hit. I'm glad. I am congested, Lady Sky. I'm getting over a little thing. Just a thing. And Lee says, Sniper, wake up. Jokes with... Oh, wake up and you poke him with a stick. Let us know the answer. Lady Sky says, oh, hope you feel better soon. I'm already on the mend, my friend. Thank you. Much better than I was 3 days ago. Hmm. Hmm. What'd I miss? Oh, hello, William. Good morning, William Hart. Village Food says, love puppies. Aw. Village Food, did Shahi get new kittens? I saw that beautiful white kitten. Lee says, good morning to William. Aqua Donkey says, I'm going to try to sleep a couple more hours. Have an awesome day and much love all. Thank you for coming by, Aqua Donkey, and sweet dreams. Magnetic North says, I'll have to miss the answer. How about a lock? I don't know how a lock would have a spirit, but... And William saying, good morning. And Magnetic says, same, Aqua. Look for an email later. Lucy says, hello, William. And Magnetic says, have a great day, everyone. Bye, Lee. I love you. And Aqua Donkey says, will do. Well, that's good morning, love our toy pups. How are you? Good to see you. Magnetic North says, stay awesome, Aqua. He says, love you too, Cat. Made my day knowing you're almost back to your normal self. I appreciate you so much. An eye but cannot see. Who has a tongue but cannot speak. My new answer is a lock, but I don't know about the spirit. A spirit. I can't figure out how a lock would have a spirit. But a lock has an eye and a tongue. Nino says, it's me, Nino. And Magnetic North says, see you all soon. Yes, we'll see you, my friend. Do you have are you doing a live stream today? Before you go, Lee? And my coffee's cold. Bummer. I'm gonna go heat it up real quick while we're waiting for Squirrel to give us a clue or an answer. Or tell me how my answer's wrong. Wrong? Oh, that's nice. Nina says, Powerball is at 1.8 billion. And do you play cat? Only occasionally. Only when I hear it's at billions. I do not know how to play, so I always do whatever like the quick pick is. But generally I don't play the lottery. I really dislike throwing money away. You too, you do the same. What has a spirit but cannot feel? Spirit. What are other meanings for spirit? Yes, Nino. Only 3. We had 3 come into the backyard, just like they were pets. It was funny. They didn't stay long though. It was funny. The deer were not afraid of the chickens, but the chickens did not know what to make of the deer. Lady Sky says, I would like to know something from you, Cat and Jack. What can I tell you, Lady Sky? Have I ever seen this recipe before? Probably not. You know I'm not a recipe girl. I'm more of a throw everything together and see what happens kind of girl. Sometimes we get lucky, sometimes not so lucky. More lucky than not. But tell me your recipe. Spirit, spirit, spirit. Teen spirit, teen spirits. See, there is a spirit. Isn't there a shoe called Spirit? I just think shoe should be right. Nina says, I'm curious too. Let's hear it. Yep, and it has eyes. You put the shoelace through the eyes. Right? Earth Spirit shoes from Walmart. Okay, Lady Sky says it has cookie dough on the bottom, then it had chocolate bars, oh no, then melted peanut butter, then graham crackers, and then it has a marshmallow cream followed by more cookie dough. That sounds freaking amazing. Nina says shoe could definitely be the answer, and Lady Sky says, ever had that recipe before? No, ma'am, but it sounds amazing. Nina says the same. No, but it sounds like a tasty treat. And Squirrel Snipper came in to dash all our hopes. He says, it's not though, Nino. And Nino says, LOL, Squirrel. We're slumped, bro. Oh, Carl, you're no stranger. You're my good friend who I'm very glad to see every morning. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Carl. I hope you have a really good day. And I wanted to tell you, I love you, Carl. Nina says, Carl, of course you're not. And welcome back. Nino, are you ever going to put a real picture up? How am I going to know who you are when I finally decide to go to Florida and I stop to say hi to you? Squirrel Sniper says it's very simple today. Today's answer is a needle. I don't get the spirit. I do not get the spirit part of a needle. Or the tongue. Nina says, I thought we said that. Guess not. Shoe, potato, hurricane. A ghost, a shoe. I'm looking at all our guesses. Hurricane, potato. Nope, we did. I don't think we said needle because it was too obvious, and I think the spirit part just really would throw me with the needle. Funny, we have to argue with Squirrel Sniper over the answers. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Squirrel Sniper says, is the biblical metaphor used by Jesus to illustrate the difficulty for a rich person to enter the kingdom of God? Well, there you go. I'm not a biblical girl, so I failed that class. I got thrown out. Oh, here we go. Lady Sky says, you bake it at 350 degrees in the oven for 25 to 30 minutes. Okay. Do you ever post these recipes, Lady Sky? And Nina says, oh, I see now. Squirrel Sniper says, long groove on a sewing machine needle guides the thread to the eye, a similar function to a tongue. I also failed home ec, by the way. Maybe I just never completed it. Lady Sky, I probably could. Sounds like a lot of work, though. I don't know if you know, I'm not really up for a lot of work. You have a new channel, Carl? Carl says his new channel is ready. Nice. Do you want to drop your link? Are you ready to drop your link? Excuse me, that's rude. And Squirrel Sniper says, new channel, Carl? Lady Sky, if you post that recipe, I could copy it. And I know my granddaughter loves making sweets. They made cheesecake brownies, which is just brownies on the bottom and cheesecake on top. And they've been eating that for the past 3 days. It's almost gone. It was a big old pan, too. She would love to make something like that. Carl says, because of what happened on Thursday's live stream, we made a new channel. Huh. What happened, Carl? Okay. We're getting rid of you. Let's go. 2 lives. View channel. Share. Squirrel Sniper says, so next Tuesday, would you like to hear about the soul of the white ant or delve into a history of dowsing? Oh, of the dowsing, I would like to hear. I have a friend who has the rods, and we used it to verify some answers I got through muscle testing. It was really cool. And what we were looking for was, gosh, what is his name? Shoot. He teaches muscle testing. The level of consciousness, the numbers from like maybe 30 to 900 plus. Gosh, I wish I could think of his name. But yeah, I'd like the dowsing rod sounds really cool. And what you found, just some things that you've experienced with the rods would be really cool. So Carl, are you going to share your new channel with us? Squirrel Sniper says, I followed a few remote viewers that use the rods. I think that's the way to go. I like it. I think it's very neat. Ismail. What's SKS? Good morning. I hope I'm saying your name right. Ismail? Is your face itchy, Bubba? Is it itchy, honey? And oif. And Carl says, you won't see the live stream because Tina deleted it. Does Tina have access to your channel, Carl? To be able to delete your stuff? That's interesting. And Ismail says, Yalarm. I don't know what that means, but hello. Mauricio, hello. How are you? Slow and slim pickings today, Cat. Ismail says booster and oof. Carl says I gave her access because I'm using her tablet. Hang on. Oops. Okay, back. As if nothing happened. Everything's fine here. Nothing to see. Well, you have a lot of trust in your friends, Carl. Carl, when you delete live streams, do you lose all the hours that you gained from it, right? I would never delete it. I might unlist it or make it private, but I wouldn't want to lose the hours that you gained putting in that time. What, you live stream for a whole 5 hours? How many hours are you getting out of that? Watch hours, a bunch, right? That's just a shame. I just want to say blessings to our friend Praveen, who's not here today. I know he's still in the middle of honoring his father this weekend. So sending blessings and prayers to our friend Praveen. Support. I know, but you're going to lose those watch hours that come in 5 days. William says, I delete my stuff all the time. There's nothing gained keeping me out there. Well, I am on a mission. I am on the mission to bring in some other income. I know it takes 5 days, Carl, but that's like money in the bank. That's like being held for deposit. Hang on. It might be time for my last cough drop. And I will read William Hart's. I wish it were feasible for me, but I see so little self-worth and confidence that it isn't going to happen the way I need it to. Sometimes we don't know what's best for us. Maybe we think we know. And demanding things happen the way we think it should generally can lead to some heartbreak, I think. I do believe that all things do conspire to work for the best of a person. And sometimes we don't see that. And Carl agrees with William. I'm sorry you guys feel that way. Jack is too. Jack just says, turn it all upside down. It's going to be okay. Okay. Oh, I hear the thunder again. It's getting closer. Our storms are supposed to be here about 5. Yogi time. 444. Carl says the new channel won't be doing live streams until it gets above 50. Do you want to put your link out there? Do you want us to know what the channel is so we can help you get to 50? Are you keeping a top secret, Carl? Do you not want to share? I want to help. Good morning, or good evening, Himlada. How are you? Himlada, I saw you were live streaming when I first woke up this morning. Stitchy, you're back. Stitch, you know, one of my favorite songs that I made for us at night, it says, Stitch says hello and she'll be right back. Stitch says hello and she'll be right back. Only I think that one called you a he, but you know. Sorry. Maybe it's time to get us in the mood. Here we go. Let's mute that. Turn that on.
Just a yogi in the breeze, he flows.
Stitch
Forgive
says
all the
Jack.
things he knows.
Jack, wake up, Jack.
He softly says, the world spins wild, but he always stays. Cat don't love cakes, but she loves her yogi. Takes a little pause when life gets foggy. Reflections deep, she purrs inside. With Jack and Rosie by her side.
Hi, Big Al. I'm late. I'm late to Yogi's stream. I think it's 4:48. Are you telling me the time is wrong?
Sweet Rosie dances in a golden hue. Her laugh breaks storms and clears the view. Gates may creak, but the heart stays true. Forgiveness is the key to breaking through. Yogi whispers, pause, let it unwind.
It's 9:48 a.m. Stitch says no because live at 4 my time and it's only 3:48. I think Big Al was just joshing. Big Al says, oh, Stitch says he did put the winky face emoji. I couldn't see that. Big Al says, haha, Cat, I thought it would be a funny little prank. Well, you came in with it at the right time, just as I started a yogi song. Big Al says Jack looked so comfortable. Now he's turned his back on us. Big Al says, I am getting Rolo soon. I nearly posted pictures last night. But I want people at Yogi's to see him before my other followers, since we're all family. Aw, so sweet. Carl says, don't miss me too much. I always miss you when I don't see you, Carl. Would you like your song, Carl? Let's play Whiskey Nights for Carl. Where is it? There it is.
Down the lane where the shamrocks grow, a place where secrets love to flow. With a pint in hand and tales to spin, let the whiskey nights begin.
Oh.
Raise your glass to the sky so wide, where the moon and stars take us for a ride.
This is Carl inspired.
Till the morning light, here's to love and whiskey nights.
Bella, I'm sorry for scaring you. What's the matter with your ear? Let me see. Just let me see that ear.
Closer, don't be shy. We'll chase the dark and kiss the sky. Ooh, raise your glass to the sky so
Okay,
high.
nothing. You smell? That's your ear. Yes, that's your ear. I love you. Sweet boy. Carl says, I want a Coca-Cola mug and teddy bear. Nina says, I love Alabama's Dixieland Delight. Oh, I remember that. Nina says, mountain music.
Sing it loud till the morning light. Here's to love and whiskey nights. Oh, raise your glass to the sky so wide, where the moon and stars take us for a ride. Sing it loud till the morning light.
Stitch says, I don't know if you saw what I put in Yogi's live stream earlier. I told him that I was going to make him peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, and for dessert we would have strawberry ice cream. Aww. Well, hi Skits, good morning. William says, what was the answer to the riddle? A needle. And it was more of a biblical reference kind of needle, which is why Cat failed, because Bible. Stitch says, and Little Debbie to lure Cat over. Aw, Stitchy, you're so cute. You were mentioning Kentucky. You have a cousin in Kentucky? Are you going there? Nino says, cheers. Carl says, I'm hungry. Skit says, good morning, Cat, Jack, chat. Have a nice day. You too, Skits. Nino says, me too, Carl. Stitch says, no, sadly they are going to Memphis today. Or Memphis, Tennessee later today. Oh. This song is very, I think I like the other one better. Yes. And Stitch says, and then I'm going back to Kentucky, and they'll probably be there for a while because they kind of just escaped something bad. Oh, wow. Well, I hope they're safe now. Carl says, into the field you go to milk the cows. I don't think I'm going to be milking those cows, Carl. I might get hurt. Stitch says, I did not mean I'm going back. They are. I understand now. Carl, you're wanting me to get gored by the bull, aren't you? That would be ugly. Stitch says, be right back. Stitch says hello, and she'll be right back. You got 3 minutes, sister. Okay, back. She was quick this time. See, Jack's getting ready to watch Yogi. Ooh, that looks like a new movie I could watch today. I'm looking for sweet movies to watch. Oh, you had to take a picture of Sasha. Oh. I haven't been to your channel in a while. Have you put out anything new? I'll check it out today. I'm trying to take it easy today, not get carried away. But, you know, baby cows, can't help myself. I don't have Disney, my friend, but I can get anything. I have an app that I can get anything. Carl says goodbye. Bye, Carl. I love you. Have a great day, my friend. Oh, can't wait to see your happy Saturday video. Stitch says, yes, I have to put up new stuff. Me too. I just haven't been real motivated. But I have some time off this week, and as I feel better, I probably will start making some videos. I have some thoughts. It's called Cinema. Have you ever heard of it? Cinema APK, and you can get anything. No, you haven't heard of it. I downloaded onto my Fire Stick. Stitch says, if you had Disney, I was going to ask you to tell Mia because the new Stitch movie is out. I'll tell her. You know, Stitch, I don't know if she likes little Stitch anymore. She turned 13 and she wears all black. And she changed her Stitch sheets to all black sheets. Oh, Carl says, into the field with the cows. You know, if I could, I would. I would love to. They're just not friendly cows. No, I don't know why there's no mushrooms here, Nino. Not those kind of mushrooms. Maybe it doesn't get warm enough. Warm enough and humid enough long enough. But I do have hookups for great mushroom bars. She has like 6 different types of mushrooms in it. And it will, yes, definitely send you for a little ride. And her bars are like $60 a piece. Isn't that crazy? Worth it though. Well worth it. But that's only something I can do occasionally. It's not something I'd like to do a lot. All right, 5 o'clock. Thank you for all of that, Stitch. This is best. I have not had... No, I haven't had the best. And Carl says it is Mac Aviation time. William says, I wish I could get my hands on some. I can send you her Facebook information if you want it. Nina says, over to Yogi's. Woo, woo. Look, even Jack says, yep, it's Yogi time. He says, Mom, let's go to bed. Let's go get back in bed. Yeah. Okay, guys, thank you for hanging out with me. What a great morning. Hello, Nur Jamal, hello. And Carl says, and Tracy time. All right, guys. Talk to you later about, yes, we can talk about that later. Bye, Nino. William says, I am penniless. Well, you're in Florida, so you're in the right place to go looking. Anyways, bye, guys. I love you. Have a great day.